You can tell I'm tired. It's also the bad lighting, but it's like I'm in a different town. I found this little area near the gym, but on the way to looking for the bike repair shop that is government subsidized for people who don't work. And I wanted to do this as a job too. It doesn't pay that much though, but it's a course helping you with doing that. But I want to bring my bike in tomorrow that they actually repaired like 10 years ago. And then they moved. Let me keep walking. But this video is about graffiti time. It's like warehouse, industrial from the subway, and then you get to this little area that's like all these places. This is just like something hidden in between the buildings. But there's also one person's backyard who looks like a forest in their backyard. I was like, wow, all these trees. Oh, I hear cats screaming. Anyways, I don't know if you hear it, but this video is about when flamboyant gay guys bully you or bully me. So at the gym, there's this one guy. I slept with him twice. Once was like many years ago, and then I never recognize him when he comes up to me at the gym. And he the thing is, his flamboyance, and I've been there. I've dressed up. I wanted to be Wonder Woman for many years, and I have pictures of that. I was pretty androgynous and all that stuff. But now I give off this air of being very rigid and serious. It's also because I need to get my life in order. And so this guy, and he's mentioned it he's overtly mentioned it without realizing that he just told me everything about himself, that he just does things to provoke, and and I'm over that crap, I'm extremely angry as I was at work with the infantile behaving people, with no direction in life, And so this one wants to be like RuPaul, right? But RuPaul worked his ass off. What he's presenting is just a character, right? You don't know the behind the scenes. You don't just pop up and be like that, The cult of RuPaul, right? It's like you can't think for yourself. All his wisdom is from him and you can't come up with your own shit? It's like, what? You could have been a skinhead then, you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? But, you have to have someone to follow, and then eventually you do come up with your own crap, I've been there, done that. You realize that no one is what you put them up to be. So, just suffice it to say, he's very immature and he romanticizes everything, But the thing is that he is like bullying me and pushing me into, since I told him I don't work as an orderly anymore, he's been doing that for 7 years because he couldn't get into nursing school, and his mother told me he needed to work. But he hates the job and he wants to get out. I'm like, so I'm an exception, I get fired. Before finishing probation period. I don't know. And every time he comes up to me, I'm like, oh, I didn't recognize you, because he's always changing. It's not I don't find him attractive. There's only 2 times I found him attractive, but then it just gets, it's like you want him to leave after, because when he opens his mouth, it's just like stupidity, you know? And he's not the only person like that. There's another guy who's like that too. So I just want to see him once in a while. Type thing. But anyways, so he'd be pushing me and telling me I'm too high strung and too this and too that. I'm like, and so I'm just laying and he's kissing me on my with red lip gloss on, trying to make marks on me. I'm like, you know, it's like all you just need is your phone and take an Instagram picture. It's like, how fake can you be? You know what I mean? It's a character. He's playing a character, you know? That's what pisses me off. And then he's trying to get me to be like him because he took several months off from being in a depression. It's like, you're trying to bring me into your smut, you know? Your 420 and your poppers and all that crap because you can't deal with your life. So it's like, again, and like, so I was livid afterwards when he left. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to set a boundary. I'm gonna have to tell him to fuck off, you know? It's like the reason I'm rigid like this is because I'm adulting, you know? And it's not fun to just like sit around and do nothing. And just like avoid everything by smoking. I don't find that pleasurable. Fucking waste. I go to the gym where I daydream while I'm doing stuff. You know? And the last time I tried to, when I do try to set something up, like the week before, through text, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna be at the Staples. Let's just meet and talk and whatever. And then he just flies off. So it has nothing to do with connecting with me. It has to do with manipulation and being a piece of shit. You know? So I'm just like, you're not a friend. You're not even trying to be a friend. So that's my attempt of having a friend, but that's not a friend. I won't take that. Hell to the fuck no. And there's not even a sexual relationship, because what your physicality is right now is not appealing to me. So there's not even that. And when you open your mouth, there's nothing there either. So that fucking sucks for me. On a side note, this very cute guy at the gym smiled at me when he left. I'm like, oh shit. But anyways, so I'm thinking I could also, because I have my diploma as an orderly, for working at healthcare facility, not at a hospital or home, but it's such an industry where you don't even need it's like personal training. You just start doing it. Putting that on Indeed and get someone I can take care of. And that will solve a lot of my problems. I'm starting to get a little overwhelmed. So it's not for naught, you know. There's still possibilities. So that's good. It's really good. It's up to me to control what I'm doing, not be directed by people. Oh, this is what the person who let me go said. Well, before she said she's sorry. I'm like, what are you sorry for? That was just me saying, keeping a straight face. I'm like, no, you're not sorry. You are not sorry. I was completely transparent with you. But anyways, but the door's not closed. But it probably is. I don't know. Anyways, before I get really angry, even more angry. I lost my train of thought. So all right.